Today for the Bitcoin, but also altcoin prices. Guys, there is a huge breakout warning for Bitcoin, but also I will be talking about altcoins. Actually, one specific altcoin where I did put in more than $500,000 of my own equity. Why did I do that? What are my price targets and much more? All of these things are things I am going to talk about today. So make sure you take a seat, you smash up the like button to a new all-time high. As always, guys, as you are the most lovely community in the world, I am here right now in Dubai on the top of my building after this spa, but obviously this doesn't hold me back to make these videos for you whenever I am, wherever I am. And now let's go straight into the content and let's actually talk about what insane breakout warning I'm actually talking about for Bitcoin before I go into the altcoin section, before I go into this one altcoin gem, as far as I think, no financial advice, which I was actually heavily scaling in right now. Now let's talk about that. Let me go over here into the charts, and if I am pulling out the trading view application here, you can see when I'm going into the Bitcoin chart that something crazy happened here over on the 1 hourly candles. Actually something which I was talking about earlier. As you can see, we were consolidating in this falling wedge here and eventually breaking down here to approximately $44,800. And if you are subscribed to the MMCrypto channel, you saw me actually making, let me see here, this video here, Bitcoin. This is very bad news. But, and in this specific video, let me quickly go back into the camera mode. In this specific video, I was actually quoting a price target for this breakdown of $44,800. And you know what, guys? Let me show you this little clip here from basically 6-7 hours ago where I was talking about it before I am talking about my next price prediction for Bitcoin. Look at this. Then we can actually pull out the target, but this would be a very similar target to the M pattern breakdown here. The price target would be approximately among the 44,800. So, and as you can see, almost up to the exact dollar, actually up to the exact dollar, we went down and hit my price target of $44,800. You know I'm not shorting Bitcoin, but whoever did, congratulations to you. Right now the question is, on the bigger scale of things here, what is going to happen to Bitcoin? And well, I can tell you something on the Bitcoin chart alone. It will be so important, and let me for future reference put in this line here, to hold the previous low. Bitcoin holding the low and getting a bounce here in the immediate short term could resolve into one of the most beautiful W patterns we have seen to date, with a price target of approximately, let me pull that out here, and obviously it is speculative, it is before the bounce, so take it with a grain of salt. But if we were to break out, and I would just measure it here all the way up until the wick, then you can see the price target would be approximately, give or take, 40, let me quickly see, $49,500. As long as this is not happening, of course, let's remain cautious. Of course, let's put our alerts here for the price of 44,400, which is actually a lucky number, not to break, to remain here on a higher low trajectory in the immediate short term for Bitcoin. And one last ending note over on the daily candles, before I'm going into the altcoin section, before I'm going into what I am predicting for the altcoin section to happen here in the immediate short term, I wanted to give you a quick overview over the VPVR for Bitcoin. But before I'm doing that, I wanted to ask you quickly, let me rearrange the camera, are you in altcoins? And more importantly, let me know your favorite altcoins in the comment section down below. I will, after the upload of the video, for the next few hours, every 2 hours or so, go into the comment section down below and see your most suggested altcoins, the most upvoted ones, the most suggested ones in the comment section. I can pick up in the next few videos and make fully dedicated, not fully dedicated, but partially dedicated TA on this video. I will tell you my price targets and obviously whether I'm holding it or not. Leave your favorite altcoins down below, smash up the like button, and now let's go back into the charts here. And right now on Bitcoin here on the daily candles, you can see, if I am zooming out a little bit and pulling out the VPVR, the volume per volume range, this is showing us in a horizontal manner on what specific price levels what volume was traded. And what you can see here is that at the price level where we are right now, if we are breaking the bottom and water falling more lower, the next big support is coming in at approximately $40,000. And then the VPVR $33,000, give or take, the Elon Musk buying zone. I'm not saying I'm expecting this price level to happen, no, not at all. but it is in the room of possibilities. Right now we are still supported. All I'm saying is if we break the previous low, there's a lot of free space here on the VPVR, a lot, very, very low volume traded, and the next support just coming in at 41,000 US dollars. Remember this level. If we break the previous low, 41,000 US dollars, the price level to look at. And now this is probably what most of you have been waiting for. Number one, what is going to happen to the altcoin section? I will talk about that very quickly, and then I want to talk about this one altcoin where I did put in, actually to be exact, almost 600 or approximately 600,000 US dollars from my own equity, unleveraged, and I will talk about that. I will show it to you just in a second. First of all, let's talk about the total crypto market cap, because if I am pulling out the total crypto market cap and I want to do this on the weekly candles, then, and just to give you an overview what this actually means, every single candlestick represents the total market cap, not only the Bitcoin market cap, not only the altcoin market cap, it's Bitcoin market cap plus altcoin market cap, so the whole crypto ecosystem, so to speak, which is of course representative whether we are going to a bear market or not. If Bitcoin goes sideways but altcoins keep exploding, you could call that a crypto bull market. So this is the altcoin I want to look at, whether to consider whether the altcoins market, the crypto bull market is over or not. And if I'm pulling this out, you can see that we are having here a very, very unique constellation. And let me quickly go back to the weekly candles now. So here you can see on the weekly, the upper yellow line is representing the weekly closes of the previous all-time high of the crypto market cap, where we were approximately at, give or take, 2.4 trillion US dollars. We wicked down and now we are coming back for another retest. So far we are rejected. In 2 days, this crypto market cap will close, and likelihood is very low, of course, that we are going to break it. We need to break it though. If we are not going to break it, chances are, let me go back to this one here, that we can be rejected at this pivotal point upon the previous high. If we are being rejected, chances for an M pattern are high, and this is usually a very, very bearish pattern, of course, where we can eventually break the bottom here and go towards the downside. The traditional way of this pattern though is to consolidate among the all-time high, what is we are doing right now, and eventually going to break out. This is actually a good chart. This is actually a bullish chart. We just have to prevent a big bearish bounce to happen here. We just have to consolidate a little bit more among the all-time high before eventually breaking out towards the upside. And now guys, this is probably what you've been waiting for. Let's talk about this one altcoin, and it's an altcoin I was scaling in earlier already, but now, oh wow, look at this. Can you see the fountains? This is the fountains here next to the Burj Khalifa. They have built for like 100 or 200 million US dollars. Crazy fountains. It's attracting a lot of tourists, business people. I think it was in the end a good investment if you calculate it overall. Really beautiful. Anyway, now let's talk about this altcoin. And it is one of the 6 altcoins I mentioned earlier. And I want to talk about why. If you think you have missed out on Solana, I can tell you, maybe you have. Maybe you have, but maybe I have some good news for you here. Let me go over into the chart and let me pull out the Elrond chart. And if I am going over to Elrond or eGold or however you want to call it, I want to actually show you that something right now is happening, and we are consolidating among the all-time high as well. Very interesting. If you consider, number one, that Solana has broken the previous all-time high already by a multiple fold. And if you also consider that Solana, which is fundamentally very, very similar to Elrond, and I'm in personal contact with the founders as well, it's not paid, not nothing, but I'm actually working on this project. I'm actually building something on this project as well, or like planning to build something on this project. Because I'm doing that, I know that it is a very good project, and because I am doing that and because I'm in contact with them, I know that they are building on it, and it is actually a beast project. Of course, we need a bull market for that. But now consider that the Solana market cap is 15 to 16 times higher than on Elrond. But Elrond is also a high performance, high transaction per second smart contract platform. then I would say maybe there is just in relation some undervaluation happening. This is why I was actually, and let me show you proof here, over on my Binance account, scaling into eGold. Now it's at 730,000 US dollars. You know, I got a much lower entry price when I made my top 6 altcoin video, and now it's at like 730,000 US dollars in holdings in Elrond. And if you don't want to miss out on these future predictions on Bitcoin, on altcoins, go down below. This is your time. You have to press subscribe, but also importantly, the bell button and then on all, to make sure that you are going to get notified on every single video I am making, that you are not going to miss out on these predictions I am making. Let me know in the comment section down below if you have bought Solana at $80 when I predicted, when I was talking about it, whether you bought Elrond at $150 when I was talking about it, and so on. I would like to see your updates, because this altcoin video got like 130, 140,000 views, so most of you guys have seen it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Thank you so much for watching until the very end, and we are going to see each other in the next episode of MMCrypto. That's always, guys, as always, bye bye.